We're heading north.
Then let me ask you this. Lend me one of your sigils and introduce me to one of your contacts as a trustworthy representative. At the very least, a keeper of the abode. So I'm not slinking in the shadows the entire time I'm here.
Sure, we can say we hired you.
That's something. Do not succeed by simmering in frustration and instead try and, as, what is the adage? Make lemonade out of sour fruit?
This is precisely the sort of positive attitude I've been saying everybody should be having. Like, this is what I've been waiting for.
Yes, I kind of butts in this point and goes like, and by the way, I think you should know that your mother here is quite the adventurer. I've been watching her just fighting all sorts of bad guys and defeating monsters, and she kept your papa safe for quite some time.
I think your father is exaggerating a little.
Luke goes, no. This is like, no, I kid you not. Look, sort of a lot.
Pets are a lot, Mama.
Not as much as tiny sapphires, but they're a lot.
It's kind of, I feel honestly a little bad because, Nugget's been stuck at home and we've had to go off and do things, and I don't want him to be in danger and stuff.
Well, what are you trying to tell me?
Well, not.
What?
Maybe Luke would like a pet?
A dangerous blink dog?
He's not dangerous, he's sweet.
He's a killer.
A sweet blink.
Yes, I will give this child whatever he wants right now. Yes.
Luke is still looking at the crossbow and is like not even paying attention to the conversation.
Do you want? Hey, Luke.
What?
Hey, do you want a dog?
Well, okay, look. Here's the thing.
Oh, that's over.
Oh, no.
Why would you come back with us?
I don't know. I have no idea. I mean, I do have an idea. The idea is that I have 4 hours left before I pop out of this existence and go back to being a goblin.
Your husband, does he know everything?
Does he know that I'm a goblin? What do you mean?
I'm sorry, your son, excuse me.
Oh, no, I haven't told him.
But your husband has accepted it.
I mean, a little. He hasn't thrown rocks at me or anything, but there's a distance there. I mean...
You didn't seem that distant when you were hugging each other.
Hugging? But we haven't,
What? Oh.
There's still something that's not right about this. This is not my body. It's just not me. And people liking you is nice. And people accepting you is nice. But if you feel wrong inside your own skin, then, well, you can't be a good mother or a good wife or a good anything, really.
Well, what if we found a way?
Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. I care for you deeply now, and I wouldn't leave your side for anything, but I mean, I love you. But back then, anyway, and even now, there's a part of me that is hoping that you'll become powerful enough to do me a great service, and I haven't really been explicit with you about that, but I've seen you do amazing things and change things into other things, and I've also seen you be ruthless when you need to be.
The fact of the matter is I owe you everything. I would not be here. I would be dead in a field outside of Allfield without you. Anything is possible.
Well, but is it though? I kind of need to know. I want to say something to my child, but I don't want to lie. If I tell him that I will be back, I need to know that it is truly possible. Is that something that you can do for me?
Yeah, I will read this letter.
All right.
It is fairly short. It's kind. Dear Mr. Caleb, I wanted to write something for you because I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to you when I left this swamp. I wanted to say thank you for helping me, for trying to reassure me and be nice to me as we traveled. You also taught me a lot. I'm sorry you and Miss Bow had to fight because of me. I hope things are okay now, question mark. It's so strange.
Been sitting in the mail for a while.
It's so strange to me. I was obviously grateful that she trusted me and stuck up for me, but I also know why you had to be sure and why you didn't trust me. In a way, it felt kind of good to have to prove my intentions to you. It made me realize how important this task is to me, even though it is hard, even though it is dangerous. Telling you what I intended to do reaffirmed it in myself. I have been hurt and betrayed by a lot of people, Mr. Caleb. I'm not very good with reading people. I'm not used to being lied to. I think I have learnt a little from you and will be more careful in the future. The last thing I want to say, on our journey you kept saying how you and the Mighty Nine were assholes or not good people. I don't know much, Mr. Caleb, but I know that is not true at all. My blood, the way I look, make people hate me. They fear me, they try to kill me, call me a monster, a freak. Even the people I try and help sometimes turn on me when they see me for what I am. But when I met you and Jester and the Nine, you didn't do that. You helped me. You made me laugh. You apologized and assured me you were kind to me. You are not assholes, Mr. Caleb. You're strange and a bit weird. You protect the people you care about. I'd give 1,000 treasures to have people like that in my life. My friend Magda tells me that every time I say something bad about myself, I am putting iron weights in my pockets. Sooner or later, you'll drag yourself down and not be able to get up. Be kind to yourself, Mr. Caleb. I don't want your pockets to get too heavy. Thank you, Kaliana.
Jester is basically an escalation machine. An escalator.
I tie
you-
the new floral blue bow on my bow.
All right. The bow for the bow.
There's now a blue bow. There's a blue bow on the bow. On Bo's bow.
I cast Fireball.
Oh shit, I left the dress in the guest bed!
As you're all gathering forward, you're about to step in there, and you feel this like cold spike shoot through the back of your head for a moment, and a voice just kind of gently caresses the inside of your ear that says, "Return." And right as you finish that step, the momentum, your eyes wide, the brain kind of numb from the sudden moment where time seems to slow. As you experience this, you step down and entering the circle, and all of you are heading towards.
Oh, back to the
Rosanna.
dynasty, yes.
Caducey, where are we going?
Shut up.
Stack or something like that. Or a camp or something. We understand each other.
Totally.
What are you guys saying? What are you guys talking about?
Bird stuff.
What do you think we should do?
Oh, God damn it. Fucking eagles.
This is the next 2 hours of the campaign, guys. Buckle up.
Crows and ravens campaign
pointing.
one.
I say an eagle to Jester to say, fly not down so she can see what we see,
Okay.
and she can do the talking.
So fucking stupid.
There are other tunnels that peer off from the central area, and you can see Sitting off to the side of the pool, currently in the process of what looks to be whittling a piece of wood, a figure that's sitting. Kind of looks up in your direction, confused. You see a dwarven female, older in her years, white hair and olive skin, a body that is very muscular, whether it be through genetic lineage or a lifetime of hard work. Very intimidating grandmother of a dwarf. Glances over in your direction, wearing these kind of gray robe, apron type accoutrement, bracers on, and is sitting there with a whittling knife and what looks to be a pile of wood, and sets it to the side and goes, "Can I help you?"
Possibly.
Come here, come here. And you see she stands up from the chair like this long, aching stand. Oh, it's been a while. Who are you?
My name is Caduceus Clay. Would you be the keeper of this place?
I one of many. Now, when you say clay, are you one of the clay lot?
If you're of the dust.
I see this as a family meeting. And she kind of comes
Going in
over
for it.
towards you and gives you this kind of big, angry dwarven hug from underneath, which you kind of loom over and have to
I am kneeling. I am kneeling for this. I am kneeling for this.
As you're kind of patting the legs, like, careful
Oh,
with the
very
back.
careful. Yeah.
Hey, Jester,
Yeah.
you got that thing where you send messages, right? Do you have any more of those?
Yeah, I've got a bunch.
Can I ask like a favor?
Of course. You can ask anything for it.
If I like conjured an image of what Vandrin looks like, could you send him a message?
I can give it a try, yeah.
Okay. And I'll use minor illusion to just create like a little relief of what his face looks like.
Okay.
What do you want me to say to him?
Will you just ask him, tell him that I'm okay, and if, I don't know, I want to know how he's doing, but Caduceus checked in with the Wild Mother and said that he was trying to atone for his past. I'm not sure what to say. I just feel like he doesn't care to be found, or I don't know what he wants.
Maybe he doesn't know you're alive either. Maybe he's been searching for you.
Guess that's right. Would you do me a solid and just do what you do?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, I'll cast Sending.
The image of Andrin as it appears, you can see, looks to be a human man in his maybe early 50s or so. Skin battered, skin tanned from years at sea under the bleeding sun. Ashen blonde kind of beard that goes down to about the clavicle. A kind but hard face. One of the ears looks slightly cauliflowered on one side.
Then it's white.
But that you can see the hairlines receding on the top a bit, but it is long across the shoulders.
What about his eyes? What
wide neck.
color are they?
The eyes themselves actually would be kind of a deep blue-green color. Very pretty, though very much hidden in amongst of what would be not considered a handsome face classically, but definitely the face of someone who's seen much of the world, it would seem.
Okay. Oh, I hope I'm not bothering him after what you guys said. Maybe. It's fine. Hello. You don't know me? I'm here with Ford. He wants you to know he's okay and he's thinking about you. Where can he find you?
Okay.
Is Ford your real name? Is he gonna know what Ford is?
Are you here?
No, I'm Sam Riegel right here. I'm an avid viewer of the show. I love it.
Audience at this table.
He's looking up a lot of stuff right
I know.
Sorry.
Quite a big.
Hitting the dock.
That's a big bump on the story.
Yeah. The moment passes before kind of a gravelly voice comes through and goes, "You said you know Ford. Haven't heard that name in a while. Glad he's doing well. Let him know I'm okay. Retired on an island. Good folks. He'd like 'em. And that's it.
Sam Elliott.
In the dark calm of your evening sleep.
Not me. I'm talking to everybody, right?
The ghost of Avantica's there for seconds.
Oh my god.
He hears these things.
Don't have your politer.
You wake up on a beach. You can hear the waves crashing, but it's night. The moon high in the sky around, full, the singular beacon of white light above, the stars kind of twinkling above. It's peaceful. And while you're conscious of it, and it's familiar, and it's just a dream. And you watch as the stars begin to blink out. You look up and you can see them twinkling, different variations in brightness, one by one, plucked out of the sky by darkness. And that full moon you watch as the dark orb of shadow begin to take it from one side to the next. The singular source of light left beginning to leave you in complete shadow. As you begin to panic and feel your heart beating into your throat, you dig your fingers into the sand, your toes in, and stand up just as the last bit of light plucks away. And what disturbs you is you're comfortable in the dark, but there is no placement of sight around you within but 5 feet of the beach, an ocean before you. You can watch the waves kind of and pull away out of sight. And you feel, to the right of you, a heavy, and feel a spray of sand from one side onto the opposite side. Another spray. And you start to back up. And as you begin to back away, you feel the tendrils catch you from behind and wrap and curl around one shoulder and this around your torso and constrict, not to pain, but to the point of immobility. Where the moon was in the sky, the shadow pulls back, but instead of a white moon, a yellow one. And as it tears away, the singular familiar dark slit staring down upon you pulls you closer towards its light. Don't run. and you sense below the eye, the sky begins to tear loudly. The streaking, thunderous noise as you see a mouth pull across the endless abyss and open, and the tendrils draw you towards it. Return or consume. As it pulls you into the dark expanse of the mouth, the jaws clamp around you, your body suddenly crushed with an instant universal pain of your physical form being snuffed into paste, and in that minute, wake up once more. You have no idea what time it is. The rest of your companions around you, asleep, yourself washed with sweat, breathing heavy.
Do I see the sword?
You don't see it at the moment?
Can I summon it?
Nothing.
Come on. Yeah. Yes. I will walk towards the pool of magma. As close as I can get.
Okay, you step out, and you can see sitting in the same chair where you first met Jeremis Dust. She is sat there, slumped forward and asleep, kind of shoulder placed against the small table to her side where the whittling tools are, unaware of your presence.
I will take the sword and hold it against my chest. And I will say, you need me more than I need you. Give it back. Does anything happen?
Make an intimidation check.
Against a titan.
23.
Ooh.
Nothing seems to happen.
I push it into my chest.
How far in?
A few inches, maybe an inch.
Okay, so a few inches? Or
Yeah, no, let's go. Let's say an inch. See what happens.
The pain rocks through your body, and as you press in, your muscles tense around it, your chest contracts, and you feel the white, hot, sharp pain up through your body and into the base of your skull. And you press it in, you can already feel the blood beginning to trickle from the wound.
I'll take one step towards the pool of magma and I'll push it in a little further.
Okay. You push in another inch or so. You... So you've taken 9 points of, I'll say for this piercing damage, even though it is a slashing weapon, but it's being utilized in a piercing fashion. As you now step...
How close are you to the lava?
You're now like maybe a foot from the edge of it.
Probably almost taking damage from that.
Make another intimidation check if you'd like.
Oh boy.
13.
13. No response. No reaction. The heat is burning on the edge of your skin. Not, painfully so, but you definitely can feel the proximity.
One more step. One more push.
You are now at the edge of it. You push in further, okay.
Oh, Jesus. Don't pass out next to the lava. Please.
Okay. That is
Whatever could tell.
19 points of piercing damage upon yourself. At this point, as you're pulling it there, how close are you standing to the edge? Are you just like outside of the wall or up against it?
Outside of it.
All right, you're standing right there. It's plunged now. It's third inch in, and that's fairly deep into your chest, and you can already feel the worry. Amongst as your willpower is there at the moment in the back of your mind. You're like, I'm getting close to vitals.
Mm-hmm.
Make another intimidation check.
Oh my god.
22.
22. No response.
I take the sword out.
Okay.
I hold it over the pool.
All right, you withdraw, and with that, it was like a gout of your own viscera kind of splatters across the exterior of the wall, and like begins to immediately sizzle and smoke.
Don't know how long I can hold this.
As the blood drips from the blade into the magma, the steam and smoke that arises from the burning of your own blood across the immediate, extremely hot surface kind of sends up tufts of smoke. And the stream gets more consistent as the smoke billows more and more and more and kind of begins to fill the space around you. The dark smoke beginning to swirl around your shoulders and around the weapon until suddenly the light begins to be choked around you. The warm, bright underglow of the light and fire begins to vanish as you find yourself surrounded in this cloud of smoke born from your own burning blood. In that moment, the pain still there throbbing in your chest numbs ever so slightly. And there in the smoke around the blade, your hand shaking, still stalwart and strong, a calmness comes across you. What do you do?
I'll pull the blade back and throw it.
Into the...
It disappears through the smoke. You hear the smoke dissipates in the direction of where you threw it about a moment later. And there you can see it resting and slowly sinking into the molten rock.
So, how did that happen?
I threw the sword into the liquid rock.
Your sword?
Yes.
Why?
I don't like being a hostage.
How do you feel?
I honestly don't know. That sword was all I had.
Well, I assure you that's not true. That's, God, I haven't regained my spells yet. So what am I gonna do? I would like to, What did I do?
Something real cool.
Something
Fucking no.
something that Percy never pulled off, motherfucker. you just out Percy'd Percy. Well done.
Technically would be a clay oven.
Sure enough.
Fort?
Cook-
Do you want some of my
It's
beef?
happening.
Yes, please.
I'll have a bit of that too if you want.
Can I take one of those
Shouldn't have
skewers
passed the beat.
to go?
Around?
Toss it up.
You have something caught in your throat, Ford. Something's like a little bubble.
No, Fort. You're not doing it. You forgot.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Are you trying to convince somebody of something again?
I'm sorry to all of you. You caught on, and you've known me the longest. I haven't been entirely forthright with you. I sound like this.
Well, yeah, I know.
I know, you know.
What do you mean? Sometimes, all the time, really?
Most of my life, yes, like this.
What was that other thing you were doing?
He was Vandren.
What do you mean he was Vandren?
My captain, Vandren, was a
Yeah.
man of great renown and respect, and I wanted to emulate him. I wanted to be him.
So you were talking like him?
Yes.
Well, I liked it. I thought it was fun.
It was charming.
I had a night, Caduceus will tell you, had another dream, not, I'm sure you'll be thrilled. I am swordless today.
Like you can't summon it or something?
No, and I'll try and summon it.
Nothing happens.
I threw the sword into the liquid steel last night.
Why?
It was valuable.
Wasn't it?
Yes.
I thought you loved that sword.
Were you just over it, or?
I talked to Jester just before we went to bed, and I said I felt like a change was needed, and I didn't like being a pawn or a puppet, and I didn't know where it was going to lead, and also if that's the last key before this thing is unleashed, why not just destroy the fucking key? So I threw it in.
Do you still feel like you have the balls inside you? Or are those gone too?
Well, let's see, and I will try to make myself look like Caleb.
Nothing.
What are you trying to do?
Let out a fart. No,
You're powerless?
I think so.
Nonsense. He's not powerless. He's just discovered a new power.
It happened once before. I was having dreams of Ukutoa commanding me to return and to do things, and I can't do that.
But you said it came back before.
It did. That was also without throwing the sword into a pool of lava, but yeah.
He's gonna be really
Yeah,
pissed
real
at you
mad.
for-
Wait a second. So you're weaker than before now?
Considerably, I
But
would
do
imagine.
you feel better?
I feel. I don't know.
Do you feel pure, free,
I feel
cleansed?
different. I feel less weight and at the same time a bit less valuable, rare, different, all of those things. And I know what you're going to say. I know that you would disagree, but I enjoyed the abilities that I had.
Yeah, no. Abilities are dope.
Yeah.
You've done something almost nobody here has done. You changed. That's amazing.
May I ask a question? Why the choice to drop the accent? Is it,
Was it tied to the sword?
or did you just feel the events coincided?
Everywhere Vandren went, he was heralded as a leader, respected. People quieted when he spoke without raising his voice. That was never quite the case when I talked. It was different. And the first time I adopted that speech and changed the way that I looked, everyone listened. Everyone was quiet. That felt better. So I figured, no, Vandren might as well fill that void. Maybe it would suit me, serve me. I think it did, for a while. Justice sent a message for me last night. Vandren seems to be just fine, not looking for me or searching out anything on his own. He seems to be at peace. That is not how I felt. I don't feel at peace. That seems wrong. Let's go
find
to
you
a
a
city
sword.
where elves and dwarves mingle, shall we?
Before we go, can I just, out of morbid curiosity, could
If you make a comment about my strength, I might
I
throw you in the
will.
lava.
You couldn't, but. But
We have a fire extinguisher in the studio. Time on fire.
could you just because I'm curious, how would you say the words that are spelled ELDRIGEBLAST? How would you pronounce that? How would you say those words?
Eldritch Blast.
Blast, no! Well, hell. I missed the old way you said it.
Oh, nice.
Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, that's better. You just sort of, you drew it out a little
You do know
longer, though.
I can't do it though, right? I
The
can't-
blast?
Yeah.
But you could say it
I'll
the way I
say
like it.
Just for you.
Okay.
And you are very good with accents.
I'm okay.
That's a skill.
Some are better.
Leaps in the air. The spell has no effect, and there is a spray of white snow as emerging from the ground beneath it. You see a flash of blue and white. You see numerous spiny legs emerge from the snow and earth beneath as a large, serpentine, almost centipede-like creature bursts from beneath the ice and snow and devours the wolf whole in one bite.
We're winning!
I turn around and look back at our tracks. Oh shit.
As it turns back towards you, these large insectoid eyes, at its current length, standing about 10 feet above, its large maw kind of glistening, clacking as its mandibles kind of pull back in, its numerous arms and legs kind of like clicking around its body. It spins around to look at you with these large antennae. Everyone roll initiative. The ground begins to shake once more, this time heavier and larger.
No.
You all turn around, and behind you, right in front of Caleb and Jester, the ground explodes and one of the nearby rocks gets pushed off to the side as you realize the one that you noticed may have been the child. If I can figure out where I dropped the thing, of course.
Bring out the monster.
There it is.
Jesus Christ.
As it does so, oh God. As it does so, the rock tips over, rolls off, and actually knocks this tree onto the side there.
Good save.
So Beauregard, as it shakes you off, kind of like slamming its neck up in the air, you lose your grip and fling. As you do, the head spins around and is going to attempt to bite you up into the air, and does so.
Oh.
What? Wow, it's kind of cool. That was a dope move it just did. Sucks that it's me.
Take 48 points of piercing damage.
48?
Yes. Plus 9 points of fire damage.
Bugs, man.
All
I
right,
go limp in
Beauregard.
its jaws. I am unconscious.
You are unconscious. Your unconscious body is currently grappled and in its jaws.
Okay.
Oh, no. Oh, no regard.
Please don't kill me at a live show.
And then it burrows underground.
Holy shit!
15. That's 15 plus 7. That's 20, what, 22
Sure.
points of
All right.
goring tusk damage.
You take 8 points of fire damage.
Fuck it, I'm a mammoth. I don't care.
And how do you want to do this?
Caleb, make my noise for me. And I'm stomping. My trunk is everywhere. And then I run over to Caleb and I'm like stomping and like, let me out so that I can help Bodo.
The hand wraps around Ford, the base of the legs, and then begins to pull him out. With the whip taut, I need you to make a strength check.
Oh no!
Natural 20, natural 20, natural 20.
17.
You feel the shoulder joints kind of pop out a little bit, but you maintain your hold, and as you're pulled out there, your entire body is on fire. I will say, because this is gonna, you take 3 points of stretching damage. As your body is yanked out.
It's almost like being with Avantika again.
I'm gonna guiding bolt it at level 20. At level 4. Guiding bolt it at level 4.
Okay. Go to roll an attack on it.
Bo's unconscious.
Bo is unconscious in the ground, yes.
2 death saves.
Do you?
No.
What are you doing, Jester? Level 4 guiding bolt? Or something?
Well, if it dies, then Bo will be saved, see?
It's a valid point.
But it'll...
If it bleeds, though, then Bo will be in a lot of trouble here. But I'm
Hurry
going...
up here, decisions. You got 6 seconds. Moving past. If you don't make a choice, you're lose your turn.
No, okay. Look, I'm going to run up, and I'm going to cure wounds on Bo.
All right.
I'm gonna slide down, and I'm gonna hold her.
So the snow itself is hard to move through in this space, but you move across the rock and slide down the side. That gets you, your movement gets you to right about where Bo is, then another 5 feet before there. The heat is kind of emanating from the creature, Bo on the ground.
Down, and I put my hand on Bo's forehead, and I cast Cure Wounds at level 4.
Alrighty.
So that's 4d8 plus 5. Okay, 14, 18, 20 plus 25 points.
Fuck.
I'm a cleric.
Disdain.
As a bonus action, I'm going to just be like, man, I think I could have killed it.
As you envision what it felt like to have strong tusks
Yeah.
containing the creature. Beauregard, you come back to consciousness.
Do I come back to consciousness seeing Jester's face of regret and disdain? I just say,
I'm glad you're back and stuff.
why aren't you like a wizard or a sorcerer?
I don't know.
Bo, I'll race you to the top of a tree.
Deal. I go.
I'm going too.
Instantly.
I'm instantly going.
Acrobatics checks for both of you.
I'm gonna do some parkour shit.
I take my staff and I jam it under Knot and I try and trip her off the tree.
Make an attack roll.
Sorry.
Not sorry.
I thought I was the catty one.
23.
Hits.
Go ahead and roll damage.
With my staff, right?
Well, if you're just trying to trip her up,
Just
go
trip.
ahead. Go ahead and make contested strength checks.
Nope.
This is a shove maneuver.
Nope. 2.
14.
As you're getting up to the top and you're getting ahead of Beauregard, you have to just leaping up these trees, catching from the side. Suddenly, there's a crack, a flash of white as a staff hits you right in the shoulder, and your fingers lose the grip on the tree. Bo makes it to the top. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Am I falling?
You are about to be falling.
Unless dexterity save or
Yes.
check?
Saving throw.
14.
14. You catch a branch, but Bo has gained a 10-foot lead on you.
Mage hand pulling her hair.
Make a contested strength versus your a d20 plus your ability modifier for your spell casting,
Wait.
which would be your intelligence.
What do I roll? Strength.
Not great. 14.
19.
The mage hand tugs it back in her hair, and it comes off of the usual set bun. But she pulls out of it a few hairs, kind of pull out of the roots, and are now left in the somewhat spectral hand floating in space. But you both continue keeping up.
I reach in my bag and I pull out a firecracker and I light it and I throw it behind me.
You're attracting people!
Fast
Fuck
maneuver.
that, too much time. I just throw the firecracker and hope I hit her in the face.
Okay. Roll an attack with your dex bonus, no proficiency modifier, because you're not proficient in throwing firecracker.
Natural 20.
This is the dumbest shit.
Oh my God.
Of course now.
All right, you take a firecracker to the face. You've certainly lost your lead. You guys are now neck and neck between the two bits. I'd say you guys both together have one more push up this tree.
I'm going to shoot her with my gun.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Step of the wind. Hit you, bitch.
All right, roll damage.
I'm aiming for her ass.
Roll damage.
I'm shooting her with a gun.
This isn't with your crossbow? This is
with my gun.
The one you have one shot for?
It's worth it.
You. I win.
It was a fair race.
It was a fair race. I shake Nut's hand.
All right. The elements of dusk beginning to slowly settle in. You hear it.
That's a lot of wolves, you guys.
2,000 wolves.
It's a lot of fucking wolves. What do you do? Boom! And it bolts in the opposite direction. Slams into the side of the gate. The gate splinters open, and it begins running out along the side of the mountain. A couple of other goats begin to follow the opening space, and a bunch of the glass blades begin to rush off to try and get them back into the fence.
Walk away.
Not! How could you do that?
I'm sorry.
I'm going to send a message to Essek. Caleb thinks that because of his history, he may be able to learn something about himself that would help you guys if it's alive. You pooping?
Sadly, I do not think the last bit made its way through. But Essek responds, I will do my best. Promises, but will implore the mercy. Excuse me. I had to drop a dunamis. No, but I will do my best, but no promises.
He said,
This is called Ice Flex. It's a treated form of mithril that is used in. It's very difficult to attain, and is what could repair this and bring the magic back whole. I don't have any.
where would you get it?
Well, you see, Ice Flex is kind of a nickname for mithril that's been treated with white dragon breath.
What?
White dragon breath. It infuses the metal with its subtle ice wintry magic. Some mumbo jumbo like that. I don't know. You have to go to the fucking steeple to get more information about that. But
The steeple?
the Vellum Steeple. It's kind of the archive.
Oh, you shouldn't have said that.
Like, you begin talking, and he's kind of like looking down at the ground, and eventually his eyes kind of meet yours, and he gives this intense stare, like he's looking into and through you. And as the words continue, you see him kind of slacken a bit in his chair, and his chin raises a bit. He goes, "My father didn't make things like this for money. He made them for the right people. You seem forthright and honest. If you seem like the kind of person who's stupid enough to go ahead and go running towards a dragon to get this thing blown on your return, and what you're saying is true, I'll do it for you." To where a hooded, cloaked figure approached you from the shadows. And that's where we're going to go ahead and pick up.
Jesus.
So, as you all, mid-discussion, glance over, Caduceus noticing first, Jester quickly second, and the rest of you, this figure approaching. If I could have the player please come to the table. Mika Burton is joining us as our guest.
This is a quick join.
Was not going to have another Noel Stevenson happen.
Fastest ever, maybe.
Welcome, Mika. Glad you could join us. So,
do you need me to recap you on the D&D Beyond campaign? Or
no.
should we just get into the game?
I saw your COD piece and that's all I needed, so I'm all caught up.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, thank
you're
you.
so sorry.
That was
if you'd like to describe what they see as you approach.
yes.
Laura Bailey has a run for her money.
That's a lot.
And they're beautiful. Thank you.
How will you roll any of them?
This is my special. Okay, now I'm done.
She came prepared.
I came prepared. This one says
I don't want to
fuck
touch
on the
them. I don't
one.
want. Can I touch them?
Yeah, you can touch them.
Oh my gosh.
Dice protocol is very important.
Well, we'll see you next week, ladies.
It's been a great show.
Right, so you see before you a warm brown-skinned Asimar. Halo above her head, white cloak, white dress, thigh-high brown boots, gold freckles all over her skin, and bright gold eyes. She has a scimitar and a wand stuck in her brown belt, and she has long white blonde hair, like down to her waist, up in a super high ponytail on her head.
Name the traveler.
No, my angel's name is Sam Liel, and he likes to talk to me, and he came to me when I was really little, and he tells me to go help people, and he told me to come here, and so I've been here for 5 years, and he hasn't really talked to me since for a few years now, but then he started telling me about this dragon, and then you guys said dragon, and so I feel like I should be here, right?
Teacup, I'd say, would run you about 75 gold pieces.
Okay. And how much for all of it together?
All of this, the box here? Oh, you're looking for quite a bit, aren't you? Little one, you're such a minx. She looks very kind of passively, aggressively unhappy with being eyeballed by you. What it is.
This will be.
And the item?
They have a ring that belongs to me. They've made it part of their personal museum collection. It's a red metal spiral across the band, filigreed with elven script set atop by an oval-shaped polished stone of jet. That is my quarry, and I would like my property back.
May I ask, would you mind if I inspected your
residuum.
By all means. And kind of slides it forward on the table.
The refined residuum?
It's a familiar color and texture to you.
What? That's what the crystals were!
What crystals? What?
That he had to shove into his
Oh shit!
Makes sense.
We're not saying that out loud, don't worry.
I'm saying it out loud! No.
Ah.
Of course.
Right smack dab.
That was pretty stupid.
Himself kind of a pair of his own large, wide spectacles to match the dwarven woman who met you at the front. And as he steps in, hello, sorry, I was called here for someone.
Yeah, it's me.
Right. I was in the middle of my research.
Cool.
What?
You want to chat?
Certainly. Are you here as well, studying the moons?
Absolutely.
Are you a specialist?
I am.
Well, please tell me all about your mission here. I'm curious.
Me too.
Him too.
Right. All right. Who are you both with?
I'm actually from the Cobalt Soul from Zadesh.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. Are you as well?
Yeah.
All right. Make a deception check. I'm primarily researching Ruidus, the smaller of our moons. So I'm
Ruidus.
Yes, you know. Yeah. So you do know that there are two moons of Exandria. There's Katha, which is the main moon. That's the one that's largely associated with the Moonweaver, and the bright one that was in the sky. And there's Ruidus, who's the secondary moon, which is kind of a dull brown color, is much smaller and further, and is like mostly not visible throughout most of the day, and usually only during certain points of night. So I'm hoping and working here with the Woodset auditors to see if there is some information that may have been recovered from the ruins of Malaismere, and so far it's been a lot of false leads, but I'm working on that. Anyway, what have you been looking for? What is your process? Please tell me anything.
Oh, what was your name, by the way?
Sorry.
No.
Archivist Demid Sunlash.
Sunlash?
Sunlash. Demons. Now, there is a lot of interesting thoughts and ideas about Katha.
Yeah.
About Ruidus. Ruidus itself, some are believed to have been either a pre-creation, back when the elements themselves were consuming all of Exandria, but others believe may have not originally existed, may have been a creation by the betrayed gods, and was some sort of long-running mysterious plot that was cut short during the end of the calamity, and when they were banished away. That's what I'm certainly curious about.
You think demons come from the moon?
I don't. Some people do.
Okay. White dragons?
Speak of an ancient dragon of hoarfrost color and quaking roar that was thought to possibly nest there, now unseen in nearly a century. This dragon's name is Gilladon, the Nightmare in Ivory.
Oh, shit!
Oh,
you almost got it.
So close.
What do you mean clap
Come on, clap
Comes
above
out
where it
next.
goes. Get it, baby.
Again!
Amazing! I guess.
This Sam Riegel, or however you say it, is very smart and wise. And I know that you can trust him. So put your faith in Sam Riegel, and he'll guide you on the path.
The election is over, Sam.
This is just for me.
Auditors.
What are these Woodset auditors?
Otters. OTTRS or no?
Auditors.
Auditors.
I'm sorry.
I love it when the auditors put a rock on the chest and they bang.
Yeah.
Hold hands when they're
Yeah, when they hold hands when they're sleeping.
The third part of the society here is just adorable fucking otters, guys. There's thousands
Hey
of
man,
them.
otters can take down alligators. They're
Oh, you thought the word auditor was safe, didn't you?
Keep pushing me, book boy.
Book boy.
The scribe warden raises a hand, and you see one of the auditors approaches, paperwork already drawn up. Places it onto the table.
He swims up.
Yeah, the process of handing you the quill is extremely cute. God damn it, guys.
He's on a rock on his chest.
Oh, I'm gonna kill you all.
Here we see the Vellum Archive auditors in their natural habitat.
Oh no.
Every DM out there, you understand me. You know this pain.
And then suddenly, a predator.
It's got a little wound. Sorry, keep going.
Brilliant swoops in for the attack.
Do you sign the paperwork?
I signed the paperwork.
All right.
Reluctant.
All right.
I'm gonna send him a message. Okay. Further developments on our mission. We need your help again to travel a great distance. It's of dire importance.
Okay.
That's one word.
What do you think? Can you?
Why?
Yeah.
If it is of dire importance, I will do what I can. But please, my skills are not given parlor tricks. Be mindful.
I send the message back. No, we don't think that. You're very powerful, and we just need your help. We don't take it for granted. Do.
That's the entire message?
Yeah.
All right. Very well. I will await your arrival in Rosona, and will do my best to be of aid.
Gosh, he's going to help us.
It's so nice.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm pretty proud of that.
I love it.
Yeah.
Does it have a name?
No, you know, I haven't asked. I should ask.
You should ask.
It never occurs to me to ask plants' names. Normally it just doesn't come up. I've actually never met a plant with a name.
Oh.
Well, wait.
Clay goes silent for an hour.
As you guys approach the entryway.
Thank you.
Do we have a cat?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. I have a cat. Oh, Scheiße.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What was that?
Tonight's gonna get real special.
Okay, I have a cat. Oh, yeah.
Matt is horrified.
I am.
But is your cat a cat today, Mr. Caleb?
Oh, yeah.
Ask him yes or no questions.
My birthday was 2 months ago, but
Liam, wherever you are, thank you for this gift. Thank you for this gift, Liam.
Oh God.
But, Mr. Caleb, you know that you can be inside the dome and controlling the cat at the same time. Isn't that correct?
Oh, yeah.
Please elaborate.
Oh, you know.
Hurdy-gurdy-gurdy.
good that we're getting the positivity out now before we're all
Swedish wizard is my favorite addition to this team.
So, should we
That
send
doesn't feel like doggy very much, I can tell.
Well, I think he's already going into his trance.
We've got a lot of text messages going.
Set up the door.
Pull out my pocket kitchen sink and my air mattress, and I take 60 seconds to set up.
All right, so he
I
pulls.
love how he always describes the magical process in such vivid detail.
So the small crystal bead that is the required material component for the spell is produced. A brief.
Yeah.
We're leaving tracks.
He's
That's
looking
awesome.
pretty rough, I'm assuming, right?
He's not looking great.
Yeah, get close and do something with your
I'm
hands.
going to do exactly that, Fjord. I'm gonna move around, and I'm going to.
Acrobatics over here is just gonna implode.
Is that my movement?
Miss having the ability to affect greater change by having more at my fingertips. If I were to change the way that I live, change what I focus on or do, would you be able to help me regain some sort of standing in a way that's similar to what I knew before?
The warmth becomes a jovial understanding, and the wind picks up slightly around you, but it's a warm wind. And you swear for a second you see a green leaf or two kind of scatter by before vanishing into the shadow of night. The answer appears to be definitive yes.
I think so. Something akin.
Oh God, now I have 20 more questions. Why did I ask a stupid one first? I don't know about any of this. It's all a bit overwhelming. Cities and nature and deities and overlapping. Would you please do something or show me something or intervene or take agency in my life and show me how best to move towards achieving that sort of change?
The warmth has almost like a gentle breeze passing through the boughs of a tree, like a forest sighing. And it very much has kind of a playful sigh to it. The answer comes through unclear, but asking. You understand the answer as you are a man of faith to know that the answer is to require faith.
I mean, if you're Ford, I could answer that one. What do you think this is? All of us, me here, you here, these people. This is intervention.
Right.
Eventually, one day, somebody will pray for a miracle. Pray for something to save them to whatever gods are nearby. And that prayer will be answered because you'll show up. That's how it works. That's what a champion is.
Right, those missing Yeti are probably the dragon's dinner.
Is this fart?
No, it
sounded like it.
I know, it's the chair.
Sorry,
You're
Ford.
trying to do it again, but it's not doing it.
No, it's embarrassing. I wish it would. No, it really sounds like I farted.
Because it was a fart. Why?
Hold on. Oh God.
We've been on Caduceus's mushroom diet. It's
You can't recreate it because it was a legitimate fart.
Shit. I've got to fart before the end of this episode. Chair fart, please.
So, What would you guys like to do? Chunks of ice begin to fall and plummet. A huge piece, boom, slams into the ground next to the spider, kind of backs out of the way.
I don't like it.
You hear. With each heavy impact grinding sound, more ice chunks fall, slamming into the ground. It gets louder, and the vibrations, the impact of the tunnel kind of rumbles, and vibrates underneath you. And right at the top of this tunnel, you see these two white claws scraping into the ice, just into your view. As these two expanded wings kind of unfurl, covering the entirety of the upper part of the cavern. As it kind of slowly holds itself looking down, you can see the snout of an ancient white dragon. Peered down.
We've got this one.
Peered down and kind of maybe about 15 or so feet from the spider, just kind of.
Oh god.
Mist kind of out of its mouth. You can just barely see its glowing, icy blue eyes. It goes. Interesting. And you watch as a blast of icy white blue force just sprays out against this spider, and it billows out and pushes into the chamber. It doesn't do damage to you guys from your proximity, but the burst of cold still numbs the surface of your skin at this distance.
It feels kind of nice.
I need your spider to make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Okay.
This is going to dictate whether we bail on this or not.
All right.
Bail.
Yeah, because if this
No
is like
surrender.
if this is like 12d12, we're fucking out
That's
of
a
here.
solid 13.
13, that's a failure.
Yeah, I figured. But it has a resistance to cold.
It does, and that's useful.
Huh.
Alrighty.
That's helpful.
Let me roll some dice here for a second.
Yeah, I may need more spiders.
Ancient.
That's it.
white
That's it. Oh god.
Should have cast blast.
Mammoth.
Mammoth is round two. Round two.
No,
You can
because
tag in a mammoth.
Yeah, then you would die.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, no, you.
74 points of cold damage.
No.
Reduced to half.
Oh.
Resistance.
So that's. Can somebody math for me?
It's you're okay.
So
34 is 32.
Yeah. Well, no.
No. 37.
37 points of cold damage.
It's okay.
Okay. With all the ice and all the insanity that's happened, the only person with clear enough eyes to see the mithril is Jester. Peering through all of it, you look and see it's not quite glowing yet.
Yeah.
Wow, that is such a fucking cool map.
That is amazing.
How did you make that? Oh! No!
That is the biggest thing I've ever seen.
Why are we doing this? Level 9!
Because someone had a bad breakup.
You guys from down there hear the series of explosions. Suddenly from behind. Suddenly the dragon turns around. The wings beat up. It jumps and leaps, spinning into the area. As you guys dart down, you hear it slam into the frozen wall behind you and dive after you. Its fly speed is 80 feet, and it is gaining.
I'm going into the. I want to go into the hut because the hut can protect me from everything, right?
All right, so at double speed for your turn, that puts you at, 60 speed, so 120 feet.
Right.
So you get over the edge to the bottom of the tunnel and about 40 feet inward. So you're down kind of close to where you guys were hiding before.
Okay.
The dragon comes through from the whole distance there, trying to catch up with you.
Yep.
It gets down and lands on the bottom.
Okay. Right.
And as it slams down, I'd say, because it drops. It doesn't even try and fly, it just falls. It hits there.
Oh god.
He's going to go ahead and take a deep breath and blow outward. 40 feet out from it on the ground, it will catch you in its breath. I need Constitution saving throws from all three of you, please.
All three?
Or sorry, I'm sorry,
No.
of you, just the two of you. Sorry, my bad. You're fine, you're fine. As Geladon leaps towards
Step into the dome.
the dome, and you guys step in right as you watch this large ancient white dragon it's like scraping on and biting, its jaws open and grinding against the side. Slamming into the side as hard as it can. So what's happening? You guys are all inside the dome.
You can't. Oh, Joe, I killed my licorice.
Inside, yeah.
It's
not concentration.
Oh my god.
So it'll take a full minute. All right, so Caleb begins drawing the circle across the ice. You're setting it down. You see like the dragon's like angrily roaring and slamming its claws in. On the opposite side, you can see like a handful of Yetis that apparently have come in since you last arrived. Are like, nope. They just turn the other way. You watch it about 20 seconds in, Geladon's anger subsides. He begins kind of like caged lion stalking around the inside of the circle. About 40 seconds in, goes, "Where do you think you're going?"
Oh no.
50 seconds in.
We didn't want to disturb you.
For the record, we're really sorry, and I just throw 7 platinum out the door.
We're really sorry. Mark 7 platinum off. I know your scent now.
5 seconds.
Mister, are you sure you can cast this inside this place?
Unleashes a tornado. You watch the ice crackle up around and form this kind of igloo dome over the outside. Right as the circle is finished, you see it, all the same runes flare, familiar from before. You have 6 seconds.
Get out!
You all rush in, that brief moment as you feel the air pulled out of your lungs and you all stumble forward, gravityless, and then land onto the wooden, warm floor interior of the vellum steeple in the middle of Uthodurn. As you all push through, knocking over a table as one of the various archivists there loses all their papers, like, no! Everyone kind of turns around and glances down at you guys, breathing heavily, covered in frost, sweating. And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
Dumps the elven chainmail across the table.
It's not that heavy.
It's actually pretty light.
It's not 55 pounds? Oh, because it's elven?
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, this is so heavy.
Caleb is very weak.
Whoever can throw it into the tankard.
Into the tankard?
That's a great one.
Knocking off the tankard.
No, but if you have to arc it, that's a little, that's a little skill. That's finesse. I like it.
It is literally now beer pong.
It's beer pong. Yeah, so we're doing beer pong.
We're inventing beer pong.
Cannon.
Mead pong. Mead pong. Mead pong.
Mead pong.
Root mead pong.
Mead pong.
Let's go, Dex.
Great.
6.
It goes wide and hits the far corner.
Yeah, Captain.
Sorry, man.
Yeah.
Hands are sweaty. Knees weak, arms ahead. All right.
Well, then it's still 9.
9.
I don't think
9.
Much like Robin Hood split his own arrow, you throw it in the exact same corner that Ford did with no improvement.
Hey, what? Yes, grouping.
Almost surprisingly accurate for the wrong direction, but well done.
Oh.
11.
11. It hits the corner and kind of like circles a bit before it kind of spins off and doesn't land inside.
So
it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well, there we have it.
This feels like a consolation prize. Am I being pitied?
Yes, absolutely.
Do you want it?
Yes, thank you.
I was trying to help.
Good contest, everyone.
4 items.
Caleb waits till everyone walks out and looks across the room at the cup and pulls out a little wad of bat shit.
You didn't do it?
No?
Did you?
16.
Nothing but mug. That was beautiful. Initially, is that it's meant to be much more lightweight and probably would not have the same strength requirement, in my opinion.
Okay.
So he could wear it?
And that's how I'm ruling it in my campaign.
Yeah.
Hey.
Does
that make sense?
So we gave it away, but you could use it.
They could possibly use.
Not suffers 14 points of damage.
Oh no!
In exchange for everybody being very nice.
Almost died wrapped up in the carpet.
No.
Yeah.
I could see that.
Okay, no carpets for Bo.
Yes. No dying by rug.
Well,
Different kind.
Oh my.
Yes, Bo.
I mean,
Bo fell prey to a rug muncher.
Little log and just dunk.
I can't remember. Are you above me or below me? Above me or below me on the?
At this moment,
Yeah.
you're probably about 150 feet away.
All right.
Let's hide and turn into bats.
I like this idea.
Hey, Caleb.
Those windows
Caleb,
open
Caleb,
for
Caleb,
us, yeah?
Caleb, Caleb. Do you want to hide and turn into a bat with us and we can all go look in the windows?
They are very slow creatures. Not slow, but slow.
Yeah, so you are 3 bats
Bruce, Tim,
making your way. They're waking up, and
Yeah.
the equivalent of what you hear is like, "Oh man, I'm hungry. Breakfast, anyone? Yeah, well, let's get breakfast. All right, Steve, you okay? I'm still groggy." Like they're getting out of their long night's sleep, and they're starting to get that stomach rumble.
Disney bats.
Yep.
And I go, hello, friends.
Hello.
I have a quick question for everybody who's awake currently.
So slow down. What was that?
Oh, sorry. I have a question.
Okay.
Do you know anything about the people who live in the house?
No.
No?
Shit.
Have you seen people leave recently?
I mean, it's been a few days.
Oh. If I brought you back food later, could you help me with something?
Maybe. The guy's like, "What food?"
Do you like bread?
I like bread.
They both look at each other and hear that and go, "I like bread. I like bread." They seem to be more interested in chiming in as a group than actually considering how much they like bread.
I bring you lots of bread for a favor.
Okay.
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 My friends and I are gonna go into the house. If anything looks bad, like not them come in, squeak loud.
Forever hold your peace.
And then you get bread.
I like bread.
I like bread. I like bread. I like bread. I like bread.
Wow.
Make a persuasion check.
I was hanging up there with
Oh, you are? Okay. Oh, gotcha. Then
You go to join them and realize that they're both joining you, and you kind of circle for a minute.
Oh my god. Oh, right.
Hi.
Do you think that the 3 of us could have some of the bread now?
I don't have any bread on me.
Oh, but you promised bread.
Bread after.
Where are you keeping the bread?
Oh god, are they just as dumb as bats?
You still have your personalities. You're not. It's not quite a moth scenario here. You have enough intellect to know how to recall basic elements of your goal and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'm smart enough to ask where the bread is.
Valid point.
Should we go do something?
We look in the windows.
We're looking at their building
Okay.
and looking for bread. Let's go.
You all make your way down to the house. There are the 3 stories. There's balcony each story. There's the top story.
Have you found anything?
We found that bread.
There is no bread.
No, but there is underneath this trap door is bread.
Oh, there's a trap door. That's good to know. Okay.
Time speed.
We should go back to the others and tell them that we found a door.
If we turn into us ourselves right now, we could open up the thing and get the bread out now.
But we have to take a nap first.
Think about it for a moment. We are very tired, but the bread is right there. So
No. The bread's in my house.
Oh.
The bread's in my house.
That changes everything. Let's go back to the others.
Okay.
That's what I thought. Okay, come with me.
Yeah, when your body is your weapon, everything needs to be in tip-top shape.
I tried that once. I saw, and then I went and did it, and I couldn't. Everything hurt for 2 days.
Yeah.
Like rusty hinge.
That's like every day of my life.
Oh, really? God, you don't show it.
The pain kind of turns me on just a little. Don't tell anybody that.
Okay.
I hope that doesn't dissuade you to come work out with me.
Not at all. Not at all. I will be focused at the task at hand and not at all thinking about you feel it.
No,
okay.
you don't have to. Don't.
I yank him and pull him back right as not.
I'm gonna shoot him in his throat.
Yes!
Okay. Go ahead and roll an attack, Jester.
Okay.
Go ahead and make an attack.
Is it sneak attack, I assume?
Currently threatened by your ally, yes, it is sneak attack. Okay. And surprised, so. Which means you give advantage on the attack.
That reaction.
Yes.
Just another arrow goes into the throat. Fucking dead. Instantly.
I'm sorry. You killed him. His head fell off. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. This is.
I'm going to pull the things out of his throat and like tie a little bit of sash around his neck so we can see the blood.
Okay.
You first. On 3. What are we doing? Go!
It's just peak Dungeons and Dragons right there.
What are we doing? I'm still here. Wait, what are we doing? On 3.
Do you think they should come in?
Who?
Our friends outside could Caleb and Ford tough.
Oh yeah, I mean it's always good to see them.
Well,
In the grove. And quietly I find a quiet space and I take everything in the box and as close as I can get to the heat before it really hurts and
It hurts.
Play it in there. I'll take a little damage.
Okay. And you place them within?
I do.
As the shards of refined residuum touch the flames, you feel a fear well up inside you, almost like you're expecting the glass to begin to melt. And most people would. Instead, you watch as they almost begin to burn. The flames beginning to catch around them. Glass should not ignite, but flames do crawl across their surface. Burning brighter than magma there, orange, yellow, white. You have to almost wince. And about 15 minutes of this intense heat causes you to step back and just trust in the faith. Then the light begins to subside, and they've changed a bit. The shape of them is less like a piece of glass, and more like a crystal that has grown roots.
I've seen him do that before. I don't want to bother him. Can I go off into my own corner and try to trace like a circle in the soil and
like on the outside of the sanctum?
Yeah, just like make my own little space, circle
Okay.
and sit in the soil and
Okay.
try to.
The sun has set by this point, and it is cold, so you need to bring him some furs to bundle up a bit, but you find a similar to almost the first point of communion that you made with Caduceus last time you were at the sanctum. You can find a similar place, clear it out, and attempt your own.
Yeah.
And you see something. Is it a cloud or it's a face? The faint tracings of a face, eyes, a nose, a mouth, but on a scale that consumes the entire blue sky above you. It's almost unsettling, but it's soft maternal. It's like a trick of the eye, but there it is. Yet you swear you see it smile. These feelings wash into your mind, your heart, emotions and images conveying ideas and communication wordlessly, as if to say, you have been lost, caught in a dark current, an undertow. These depths seed you with an alien wound, too deep to heal, and leave your mind a torrent. Fear, love, a pursuit for self-worth. You found my gaze through chance, through deed, through company. These waters are your home, and always have been. These waters are me, and I am them. I am the lands that rise from them. I am the trees that bind them. I am the beasts that keep them. This seed of darkness, you look down and you can feel this black rock, this coal that is chilled within your chest. This seed I cannot heal, but I can help you carry the burden. I can free you from the fiend that feeds. If you would but protect all that is me. Will you walk my lands, swim my shores, and guide my children as one of my own?
Yes.
You feel tendrils of kelp and seaweed begin to rise from the warm water beneath you and wrap around you and tie and bind, and your heart rate begins to jump. They're still warm, but it's beginning to cut the light off as your face begins to be blanketed, and you feel yourself being pulled beneath the waters. Do you struggle?
No.
And I'm not good at this, but I think you're pretty.
I grab the back of her neck and I kiss her.
It's done. By the might of the Allhammer, it's fucking done. You all kind of come to consciousness abruptly. A single blade. You see the kind of thick, long sword, almost broadsword type of blade length with runes and a groove down the center. The metal silver with a slight blue shimmer to it, akin to the coloration of ice flakes. Where the break once was, the lines are still there. The lines have been continued to almost have this kind of marbled look to it. And he goes, this, Tyler, and he starts yelling at. He's looking kind of like his eyes huge, bags under there, and he's just like sweating. It's frozen seaweed.
Huh. What the shit?
Interesting.
What is that? Caduceus?
This is unusual.
He's breathing. And you slowly start coming to consciousness. You're weirdly sore. But sturdier. It's hard to describe. You see Ford kind of come awake and kind of sit up out of the mass of tendrils.
Are you cold? Do you want to get inside?
Are you okay?
Yes.
What were you doing in the...
Why are you out here?
What happened? Do you like bread?
In general?
Never mind.
Your accent's back.
No, it's a force of habit. I'm sorry.
Oh. Freaked me out for a second.
What's the last thing you remember?
I came outside to meditate in the way that Caduceus showed me.
Does he look different?
He looks a little stockier.
How about his teeth?
Did he Spider-Man this shit?
Oh my god, did you Captain America?
Oh my god!
What superhero did he do?
What happened? What did you do?
Did you Wolverine this?
He's like not an overt, but like he looks a little. Where once there was a scrawny Ford is a slightly less scrawny.
Are you like do you gain muscle that quickly? Do something.
Do what?
I don't know. Just to think about something and do something.
Make your falchion appear. Or
Make
something.
I don't have my.
Make like water
I'll
shoot
try
from
to
your hands.
summon the falchion.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Make water shoot from your hands.
Okay.
What are you trying to do?
Make water shoot from his hands.
Yeah.
Water does not shoot from your hands.
Sorry. Yeah.
No demon monkey, no...
Try to disguise your face like you used to.
Like what?
Try.
Make yourself look like Not.
I'm a big nut.
You watch as his entire body shimmers into a larger, thicker version of Not the Book.
Oh! Drop it. Big nut.
Okay.
Wait. Eldritch Blast? No.
Try it.
I don't think so.
I look out over the cliffside, and I will look at Not and say, Eldritch Blast.
Energy gathers within his palm, but as opposed to the dull, sickly green coloration, this has a deeper verdant tint to it as it fires out 2 blasts.
Wow.
Delightful mistakes. I'm gonna hand you the sword. Embracing destiny.
Oh,
That's
look
a
at
big
that.
piece.
That's really big.
Wow.
A lot of text.
And that's where we'll end tonight's episode.
The creatures that we're going to be meeting, it's hard to concentrate with this thing.
Fucking fly!
It's really driving me
Biggest
insane.
fly in history.
Oh, you got
Where
it.
did that even come
Don't
from?
ask questions.
Came from the wild mother.
Oh my god, if you can get it.
Hexblade Warlock.
That'd be great.
Oh! Did that hurt?
Oh shit!
Not a paladin.
To send her a message. Hey, oh, is everything okay? We're back at the house. Just wondering where you are. Let me know. We're all curious.
Yeah.
Donuts.
You have too much power with this spell.
It's the last 6 words that are always the thing.
Hey, we're safe.
Ow!
Tripod. Who made? Where from? What for?
Fire ban!
How's Luke?
How's Luke?
Don't waste that shit.
Be brief in your responses. You can tell him that too, right?
You got 25 words to respond to this message. Poop.
Oh, wait, there's one more.
I love this spell so much.
So we beat the dragon up.
Wow. I am confused.
He's wasting
Luke is fine.
Luke is good. Luke is good.
I mean, that's good, but.
Dragons a lot. I'm not sure I know what you meant. Tripod? Oh. That's it.
Oh, he doesn't know what a tripod is. Let's pull it out. Is this a tripod? Maybe he just didn't remember that I was talking about that tripod. I mean, it is kind of a...
You should have been more specific.
Not.
This is one detective to another. It's constructive criticism. All right, who's next? Gentlemen, assembly, you have contact?
Oh, God.
No. You have connection?
This is the stupidest...
You're omitting just unimportant words to save space, is what I'm saying.
Well, would
It's
we also
stupid. It makes me sound dumb. I don't like it.
would we also be asking about the beacon?
Beacon where?
No.
No, I'm not doing that.
It's her version of
This is possibly my father, you guys. I had to sound cool.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, I'm going to send a message to the gentleman. He's always really happy to hear from me.
Right.
Hi, Dad.
Oh my God! Right out the fucking gate! Wow! Chill! Oh shit!
So, looks like we may be coming back to the area you're in. Do you know anything about this, like, beacon thing? Also, would love to see you. What's he doing right now?
That's it.
I love Sam.
I assume this is Jester. I'm not your father. I don't know what a beacon is. And I'm busy. But come say hi if you're in town. Might be work.
Does our friend Yasha work against us at this moment on this quest?
Dead for a ducat, dead!
That which is dead cannot die.
Alrighty.
Thing.
But it says 4 bars. Why?
I do appreciate your brief heads up. I will send Wens forth for you. Please be patient, I'm busy. A few moments pass and the door opens, and you see the familiar face of the older goblin. His belly kind of poking across his like well-tailored pants. You know, kind of putting the glasses up.
Right when he comes to the door, I jump and land like we had just got there.
Oh, we just got here.
Yeah,
Crazy timing.
Right, of course. Do you require a meeting with the master, or are you just passing through?
Just passing
Just passing through. He said he's
He told us
busy,
that he
so-
was here, though, on the premises, though. Is that right?
He said he's busy, though. He's busy.
Certainly, yes. Flash of what looks to be a metropolitan area. Just an instance, you see buildings, you see streets. There's another flash.
Do they recognize the city? Did it look familiar?
Make a perception check.
Oh, I didn't do it. 19.
19, and the quick glance that you see there, the perimeter of it, the periphery, though it is just a quick flash, there's something triangular to its shape.
Okay.
Now, you're pulled through into a low-lit hall of light marble pillars. Rows and rows of books and scrolls. Splashes of blood. Cold bodies swathed in gray and blue, sprawled across the stone floor. Yasha walks, step, step. Magician's judge at her side. Crimson spray across the front of her face and shoulders. Make another perception check.
I'm gonna just hold my hands really tight for guidance. Can I do that? Am I allowed to do that?
Not in the middle of
Okay, I do that. 9.
9, okay. You follow her stepping forward down the staircase. A person rushes by and her arms and the person crumbles out of view. Walking up to a door that is broken. Yasha stops, and there at the cusp of the blurred vision of this censor of the scry, you see a man of dark hair, smooth complexion, wearing the similar gray-blue robes as the other figures around. But a familiar voice comes through, like it says, as he's looking through a book amongst a pile of books in the ground. Vince fails to pull his weight. The angel will see my deeds superior. You recognize the voice as Oban's. Pulling back a bit, you can see Yasha's wings are unfurled, black, dark. Strands of tethered shadow holding them. You hear a distant scream that is silenced, followed by a faint, discordant echo of laughter. Many voices laughing together, blending and bending. The reading human's eyes go wide as he smiles. Jurael's remains were bisected, the heart buried within the lotus den, and the skull entrusted to the elves within the Velethil. It seems we have some questions to ask, my dear orphan maker. Come, hand! And you feel the presence in the footsteps of the laughing hand push in behind Yasha. The slight light chuckles. Let us find you a new friend. Oban reaches out and grabs the blade of the hand and extends the other hand towards Yasha. Yasha, you can see the blood streaks across her face, pierced by the tears that run down. Reach out and grab his other hand. All three vanish.
I met them.
We met them
in Zadash.
in Zadash early on. He was kind of following me.
What the fuck is going on?
You put crushed ice in there.
No, are you putting sand and gravel in your drinks now?
Fucking wig hair all stuck to your damn.
It's just a damn mess.
I thought crushed ice would be a good idea. It sounds like it's a bunch of rocks in here.
I didn't know you were such a fan of grape nuts.
It's Menagerie Coast delicacy.
Allison, I just lost one of your rings. I think it fell in the flask.
Wouldn't be the first time. That's okay.
Oh, God.
Well, off to a great start. Perfect. Doc, you guys go ahead and begin your journey northward. Say, north. Yeah, wow. My brain. Sleep apparently helps on occasion.
I'm so tired, man.
I'm fine.
And the name is
Thoreau. Thoreau Lionette. Thoreau. Yeah. That's why when you made that joke forever ago, I was like, oh, fuck.
Okay.
Wow, you
Thoreau.
nailed it with a joke.
All right.
Hello. It is I, Archivist Zenoth, letting you know
Beauregard is an expositor now. Top of her class.
Oh no.
How are things there? Anything weird happen?
Anything weird?
No, anything is weird.
Sounds about right. All right, cool, great. We don't have to go to Comordo.
To the dash!
Yeah.
To sleep.
It is surprisingly zesty with like a faint hint of cinnamon to it, which is where the cider comes from. The title of the cider.
It's funny. I'm getting notes of tobacco and jam in it. Actually, it's little dark cherry.
Well, that's from that volcanic kind of type soil that's there. From the
sulfur.
Yeah. From the geysers. Mm-hmm.
To the dash!
That's catchy. All right.
To the dash.
To the
dash!
Maybe.
Three is the dash.
To the dash.
Message without telling Bo.
Okay.
I'm gonna send a message to Thoreau.
Oh.
Hey, it's me again. Just making sure everything's still okay. There. Archivist. Zenith. Doing good? There at your house, anything strange going on? That's what I'm asking about. Anything weird?
No, everything's fine. Have we met? I don't know if we've met. You're starting to worry me a little. Everything okay?
So funny.
Who is this?
I'm gonna send a message back. I could see you right now.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm watching everything you're doing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Make a deception check.
Of course.
24.
If it's fuckery, it comes through.
You're just a real genius. Okay.
The only thing you hear in response is, "Oh no," and silence.
Yeah. He used to ramble all the time that he thought some witch or woman was gonna come back and like collect a piece of his fortune or some shit.
No.
I don't know.
Oh no.
So yeah.
What have you done?
That's useful information.
Oh my god.
For future.
You and your friends. We were on our way to the dash from Hallfield.
You hear the hype man from the corner.
Sorry, he's like.
Translated those runes.
You were researching Jor-El.
Yeah.
All right. Jor-El. The name, Jourrael, referred to as the Caedogeist. Caedogeist.
Caedogeist.
The Caedogeist. Jor-El was a chosen assassin of Lolth, the Spider Queen, exalted through an arrangement with Asmodeus during a brief era of unified interest.
Jesus. I can cry out loud in the library.
That's real bad.
Jor-El was a nightmarish specter who walked through wall and mountain like water. Known colloquially as the inevitable end, Jor-El could not be completely destroyed unless the contract of the agreement between Lolth and Asmodeus was destroyed. In the bloodshed at the end of the calamity, attempts to suss out this answer failed, so the body of Jor-El was sundered and sealed apart in secret.
They're waking up that person too.
Oh shit!
They're waking up the Horsemen of the Apocalypse.
Oh,
right, and Jor-El, he said his body was bisected and put under two different places. Is that what we're
That seems to be what
the case?
Oban was
He's trying
referring
to.
to.
Together.
So they seem to have only just begun to enter wherever they are.
Okay.
You also notice at the base of Yasha's neck, as she slashes through some of these branches, a very, very faint kind of orange glow right at the base of the skull. It kind of peeks through some of her hair as it swishes past and out of the way.
exit back to where we
can we
came
just
from?
go back?
There are other doors that are marked to Zadash, Portamali,
we'll go through that.
Vasselheim.
Wait, go through Portamali. We can get that one too. Oh wait, and then we can go back.
Caleb, we're gonna die. Portamali.
The door isn't open. Who's gonna open the door? From the top of your horse?
Pick the lock.
Pick the lock. Go, go, go. Collect those waypoints.
Natural one.
Your lockpick breaks. You need new thieves' tools.
I have some here.
Hello? Who's there? You, stop! Who's there? What are you doing?
Are you gonna keep making the lock? What are you doing?
I can't either deceive them or kill them. I'm working on this.
Okay, it's fine.
Gray wood, maybe?
I give you.
You don't know
I'm
how
gonna pat Bo on the back and enhance her ability for charisma checks.
thick. Okay, you begin casting a spell.
Oh boy.
Oh no. Is it bad?
Well, as you begin to make the incantation, both of the soldiers go, "She's a caster!" And they immediately take out 2 crossbows and fire at you.
Whoa! Wait, stop, hold.
She's in let loose.
I'm in Cobalt Reserve clothes. Come on.
We just broke into their
You just broke into the subterranean area on horseback while trying to break through another.
We would have had to murder our way through the other location.
Hold on.
But it is really on guard
we
right
are
now.
obviously insane.
15
No one's arguing that.
and a 22.
22.
All right. 1 crossbow bolt catches you for 6 points of piercing damage. Like right in kind of the lower abdomen, right where the floating rib is.
The one that shot me.
To the dash!
And I'm gonna start crying just a single tear down my cheek with the saddest expression I can muster.
Word is returned from the archive of Zadash.
Burnt, see, not so bad.
You have been given temporary rites of passage, but you are also, until further notice, banned from the Rexentrum archive.
There you go. The horses after another disappearing into the Port Tamale circle. As you guys
apples go down.
Yep.
More poop.
Appear through. It's strange when one of the horses, actually probably yours not, relieving itself as you're passing through the portal. Loose horse road apples through the process of teleportation get kind of. You remember when physics fucks up in like Skyrim and things get kind of weird and crazy? And just kind of like scatters a bit upon arrival.
Shit spray?
Shit spray bit. Just like on one side. But you all emerge on a similar chamber. Like these designs are different, but the scheme is generally the same.
Cool. I'll ride over to the door, back the horse up, and I'm gonna smack it on the ass. Try and get it to kick.
All right. Roll a d20 for me.
2.
Oh, God.
Crack! The door doesn't give, but the loud echo manages to reverberate through the chamber. And you immediately hear
We're making so many friends.
several footsteps now rushing down the staircase.
on this door. Get the fuck out of here, please.
I will be banned from.
No, but this was actually.
You do see the Port Damali sigil beneath you, so you have that now.
Got that. And he's busting on the Taldore door right now?
No, he's just
No.
trying to get back.
No, we're trying to go back to the
dash.
Yeah.
Dash door?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it unlocked? Can I just try to? Can I see if it's unlocked?
You rush up to try and open the door.
Yeah.
All right, it is locked.
Damn it!
Can we just start unloading on it now, please?
Sure, do
No,
you want my ball? I have a bomb.
no. We'll just ask if we can go back to.
You are being crazy? Let's just walk out into Port Tamale and find a place where I can draw on the ground.
Excuse me? At which point, down at the bottom of the staircase, you see, in familiar Cobalt Soul robes, a man in probably his early 60s or so, graying hair that's combed over and slicked to one side to cover a major bald spot. Kind of a heavier mustache that curls down to the bottom of the chin. Liver spots in his forehead, and what looks to be 2 armed Zalezo behind him.
Oh my god.
What are you doing?
We've done this before.
Story we were just hoping to leave. This is
nice before I just apologize.
Oh wait, yeah, I'm going to enhance ability on Caleb.
Greetings.
Okay,
This
as
is.
you begin to cast the spell,
Oh no!
both of them Celezzo, and just fire 2 heavy crossbows at you.
Oh God, my kid!
She's casting!
I immediately start shouting while they shoot. This is a misunderstanding, please. Please.
A 10 and a 24.
This is a time loop.
We're caught in a time loop.
You suffer
Skinned differently.
11 points of piercing damage as a second bolt is now on the other side of your abdomen.
This is like spoons that you get at gas stations. You're just collecting crossbow bolts across his head.
Please. I am so sorry.
Both of them immediately like drop their heavy crossbow for a second and pull out their sword and put it towards you and be like, not another more!
I'm sorry.
There's no more casting, no spells!
No.
Apologies. This is Expositor Beauregard Lionette. I am her arcane assistant. I have only just learned to use these circles, and I have brought us to the wrong place, and I am so very sorry.
I apologize, but there has been some very terrible things happened within the Cobalt Soul.
It's a dash. That's why we're here.
If you would be patient, we have to go check in to confirm your story.
But of course. Sure. But of course, we will all wait here patiently and quietly.
I have just finished talking with the archive in Zadash. We have been told that we are to allow you passage this one time. However, it has been requested that you are also banned from the archive in Port de Mali until further notice. Also, I have a message from to Beauregard from Archivist Enoth, who says, please, for the love of Ione, stop.
Caleb, in his mind, is just envisioning massive libraries decay and melt into the sea.
Single tear down my cheek.
So as you all, one by one, make your way towards the dash.
Sorry.
Leave.
Mm-hmm. Yep, we're going now. Goodbye.
I'm gonna go track down these people and then check in with you later.
Please, just go.
Yeah.
I'm really sorry about that.
And he gets up, holds aside,
I guess I should.
unlocks and opens the door to whichever we want to go, or are you just casting something here? What are you doing?
I'm gonna heal myself.
Like, is
You know, we actually have decided just to hang here. And
he goes,
Sometimes you have to go on a long journey to find out what you really loved was back home.
yeah, absence makes the art grow fonder.
Look.
oh my god.
So,
okay.
We leave you to your recovery. It's mostly my fault, so please don't be too hard on Beauregard. Mostly my fault.
You can. I mean,
There would be nothing I would love more than to not be around you all for the remainder of this day. So, let's try this again, shall we?
Okay.
All right.
I give his forearm just a little squeeze. And then let it go.
Okay, yeah.
He kind of like pulls
Ooh.
it away, just like in a. Go ahead and roll a d100 for me.
Oh,
shit.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Should someone
What if
else
we roll-
roll
what
the
if-
D100?
No.
No.
Well, I usually like to start by asking the locals. So I'm going to take a few steps away from the group and
warming it up.
Talk to animals or plants or both.
oh yeah.
Hey, everybody. Don't mean to intrude. Obviously, there's a lot going on here, but we're going to be sort of walking around for probably the next couple days, and there's some other people wandering through the swamp forest right now that are, they're bad business. They're probably going to do a lot of damage, possibly a fire. Who knows? But we're trying to take care of that. If there's any ruins around, if you've seen any like tall man-made structures slowly collapsing anywhere around here, we'd really appreciate a helping hand, and we'll try our best to stay out of everybody's way, especially if there's any birds. Hey, up there, if you've seen anything, we'd love to just get in and out with as little hassle as possible.
That's 23.
Great. You watch the fly kind of eaten by a fly. Who ate it? A little toad, about maybe like
I'm gonna walk over
inches between.
Toad and look down. Not cool, man. That was not cool. I don't suppose that you feel like helping. Yeah, I thought not. Go on, get out. God.
I know not of the heart you speak of, only what they asked us.
What did they ask you?
We were approached by a handsome man and a hooded woman. They requested knowledge of the Wraithroot tree. We told them how to reach it, but warned them of the cursed site, recommending they leave it be. And then we heard laughter. And that was all.
You got me on my chest. You got me on my chest part.
What is the curse of the Wraithwood tree?
The Wraithroot sits as the center of the Mouldered Grove, a region of leafless dead woods. Beware the bark that bites.
The bark that bites. Try to get as far away from that as I can, and like get low on on top of the canopies, and just hope that we can grab onto something if I break before I see something.
Okay. You technically will know precisely the second that it's about to go because you have a perfect sense of time.
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay.
I just have the gas light on, and I'm like, ooh.
That's exactly what it feels like. You're not quite
But
sure.
actually, I'm the eagle. I'm not Caleb, so that's kind of iffy. Whether yeah, I mean, a moth chews on drapes, so. I think
giant eagles are not.
But does it have the keen mind feat that Caleb does?
I'll say.
To know when it would end.
Well, as casters, you know when it's going to end. Like it isn't
Okay.
like you wonder.
Oh, I can feel
like,
it.
but it's like you're in the last 30 seconds.
Okay.
Oban kind of. He flies up and lands up in a tree and kind of looks around.
Oh shit.
Looks up at where all the branches have broken.
Oh, shit.
Still be drunk.
Follows the eye line of where they broke and the impacts in the dirt where you guys were.
Stop casting your teleportation.
I don't think so.
Yeah, do it and then just run up and grab his skull and run away.
Orphan Maker.
He's got him.
And he points in the direction of where you guys are. And then
Where we are.
of where you guys landed. You guys have probably moved and hit off to the side, but you can see now they're piecing together.
Pack tactics too. I do remember that.
I will run in that diagonal. 5, 10, 15. Cool. And like, I can't see the squares. Am I about 30 feet from the hand?
I'd say you're about 30, 35 feet from him, yeah.
Okay, if I'm 30, fuck it. I'm gonna try and cast Charm Monster on the hand and the hound that is nearest to him.
Oh, interesting.
Make him your friend.
It's a wisdom save?
Yeah.
Yeah, 17.
Roll a 1.
That is a 9. That's a failure.
For the hand?
For the hand.
Whoa, game changer. Game changer.
Okay. Let me look at the specifics here.
Lordy. I have to pee again.
So badly.
We're not taking another break, Laura.
Casted it. It's my last spell
This is
slot.
empty.
I casted it.
It lasts for 1 hour. It is concentration.
1 hour?
Game changer.
Game changer.
It's concentration though, so we have to protect Ford.
Feet away. He's out of range.
All right.
Reaches out and grabs Yasha and the two.
Can't. There's because she's stationary from Sentinel. Nothing. That doesn't matter.
It doesn't change at all.
You know what? It's for the best. We would have died if they would have stayed.
Yeah.
So, fuck it.
Some bad rolls.
No, that's okay. That's actually okay.
In his melee range?
No, he's not
Then
focusing
no,
at
I'm
all.
not gonna spend a key point. I'm just gonna run.
I'm gonna.
Just run over this.
The
Then I'm
minute.
gonna gouge my eyes out with my staff. Once I-
Careful with that pencil.
Holy Jesus.
I know, that's how every accident has ever happened.
Yeah. Don't do that.
I am very conscious.
How's your husband?
It's not even a
Nothing
sharp
with a good
pencil.
knife.
No, we could have got
You
fucking.
could have gotten it. It was
One
close
roll
at
away
some
from
point.
getting that
I know.
thing.
He rolled really high and trying to pull it out of the tree. I didn't know how long it'd take him. I'm sorry.
You got it pretty quick. You got it
He did.
Got it in 1 round.
All things considered, this is as good as it could have went.
Sweet.
No.
He
No,
fucking
it's
begged to
not as
differ.
good as
It's
it
not
could've
as
went.
good as it could have fucking went.
Good as it could have went would have been us with the
Fucking
shit.
way! I agree with what he's saying.
This is the best losing. This is the best losing we could have had.
Yeah. Well,
It's true.
after
That
we
is,
got
that
the
is
heart,
correct.
I'm okay with a
It is
good
the
loss.
best.
Alive.
Everyone made mistakes except for me.
I feel pretty
Yeah, your
confident about my
mistake was rolling
choices.
really low.
I'm just breaking a pencil into tiny shards over here.
I know.
We should tell Essek we have a enormous debt to pay, as he likes to remind us. But who would this third party be if we were going to find someone outside of the Empire, outside of the dynasty?
And other than your mom, I suppose.
Well,
Nicodranus.
the wizard?
Yes, sir.
You saw
Huh?
You, sir.
that guy in Nicodranus. He has the big tower.
That we gave the happy fun ball to.
You were really good in there.
You were? Oh, you were. And you were. Both of you were.
And where?
In the happy fun ball?
Well, I'm
Or
in the tower.
In the tower.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's right. We talked to him. Yeah.
You totally remember that.
You did the one thing we haven't done since, which is actually practice a little humility and honesty.
Yeah, that was the last time I did that. Yeah.
Hey, maybe that's why he didn't hate us immediately.
Yeah.
We also gave him a shiny present.
That is true.
What shiny present?
The happy fun ball.
Yes, no.
To pay any type of mind to it, if he shrugs us off after we say it got away, then
Do we? Do we?
And maybe he will surprise us. Maybe
Heal him?
I don't know if there's any fixing that.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He's got blood coming out of his ears.
Ability, you stand there dancing with yourself in quiet desperation.
Don't pop and lock.
Never pop
That's the dad joke of dancing.
I rolled a 3. I have to pop and lock.
I must pop and lock.
And the poop and the
Sing a Molly Ringwald break.
Find that beacon. Just.
No, that device of great machination
We need
that
it.
will be a boon for
the
dynasty.
dynasty.
All right.
Just guesstimated.
Both of you make deception rolls, please. Or one of you can make it with advantage since you're doing this together.
You should do it.
Yeah.
This was up top, right?
oh shit.
It was partway up the tower.
Partway up, not ground floor.
Yes, we did it again.
We said we would tell.
Wait, last time we did this, we called him from this room.
Okay, not again.
Same thing. Oh, hey! Guess what? We're gonna come here in a little bit. We're gonna be here in this tower in a little bit.
Here in this tower? You mean there?
Just let us know when it's good to come in.
Roll a percentage dice for me if you don't mind. Yeah.
A percentage dice?
Percentile dice.
I rolled two.
2 10s.
Okay.
Pick one of them is the 10.
The pink one is the 10. 32%.
Okay. The message is received, but there's no response.
One.
Oh, fuck.
We're here every time.
Another minute passes, and you hear the faint sound of footsteps down the stairs. Quickly. The door opens up. From the dark, lightless interior, suddenly you can see framed the small figure of a goblin. There you see Wentworth, still well-dressed, somewhat portly in the torso, but glasses on the face. Can I ask some advice from you folks?
Of course.
I don't think anyone's ever done that before.
And he points to the center of the chamber, and you can see it's surrounded by plush leather furniture. There's a work table that's lit by a hanging glass globe emitting a bright light over a metallic sphere on the table.
He went in.
All manner of instruments and devices and tools are scattered across the outside of it. It's a set of goggles with multiple lenses kind of open.
Yeah.
Yes. The master's been delving into that object that you gave him, spending days, sometimes weeks, at a time within the sphere.
How long has he been gone this time?
This time, 3 weeks. I'm a bit worried. I've not heard from him. He gave me the ability to contact an ally to get his aid if it gets worrying. I'm uncertain if it's been enough time, and I know he'd be unhappy if I left too early. So I'm just asking you, as the ones who gave him the ball, do you think it's okay for me to do that? Is it too early? Should I wait?
What ally would you contact?
I don't know the name. He just gave me a sanding stone.
Caleb, how long were we gone?
If it's necessary, I don't want to have to do this favour. If the master said I'm supposed to wait longer, but I'll just, what do you think?
How much does that stone look like the stone in my bag?
Yeah. It's a similar design, the different color.
Okay.
Do you know where that goes?
No, he doesn't know.
So our options
How long are
are-
you supposed to wait? Out of
I
curiosity.
didn't say. He said when it felt right. So
When it felt right.
I'm going in.
So we either go in or we use the sending stone.
Okay. So yes.
Yeah.
You're giving me permission to use the stone.
Yes. You can say we forced you to
No,
use
no,
the stone.
no.
Oh, perfect. Runs over and grabs the stone and kind of takes it and rubs the front. And goes like,
Do you hold it up? Is you supposed to hold it up?
hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Sorry to bother you. This is Wentworth. I'm the assistant to the esteemed Archmage Uthodurn. I was given your stone in case of an emergency, which I believe has transpired. I'm with friends. Might we have a word with you?
Yeah, can you put him on speaker?
I think you need a bag
Yeah,
of
not
gravel
at the
for that.
tower.
Who is it?
Okay, thank you.
Did you ask who it was?
No, I forgot.
Oh,
I'm nervous. I'm sorry.
I was saying, who is it the whole time?
I don't know who it is.
Listen,
That's why you asked.
I forgot.
What did they
Just have a
say?
drink, all right? You need to calm your nerves. It works for me every time.
You hear a faint arrival sound, a familiar sound to you as well, similar to the shunting sound of when you arrive at a teleportation.
Is that how it always sounds in here when somebody shows up?
Usually, yeah.
Then what does it sound like when everybody jumps a few minutes later?
It's a lot duller. I was just sort of creeping along and the noise made me nervous, so I ran down. Anyway, you hear the footfalls making their way up
I'm gonna go
towards the
hide
landing.
somewhere behind
Okay.
a book.
Roll stealth check. From the shaded interior of the landing with a faint bit of sconce light that's coming through, there's only one open window in this chamber where light's coming in from the far end, and the one like white orb that's hanging that's kind of lighting up the tool arrangement over the brass sphere that you've deemed the Happy Fun Ball. You watch the figure enter with a bit of a huff. You see what looks to be a human woman, pale skin, light kind of graying blonde hair that's braided back behind her with gems kind of tied throughout each braid. An intricate satchel over one shoulder and a long dark blue dress.
Wait.
the fuck up.
Wait.
All right, what is that godforsaken fool got yourself into?
No way! Is it real? She just looked
her.
Maybe it's not. Is it her?
The woman looks to be about in her like mid 50s or so.
It checks out.
That's it. That's definitely her. Blue's a popular color. It might not be her.
Background check on Yusa.
It might not be her.
I spring from the shadows.
Do you?
Take 3 shots. Surprise attack.
I mean,
I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
Watch. Suss her out. See if she's on the up and up.
Hello.
Hey.
And you are?
We are.
One hand is kind of up, nervously.
More friendly.
We're the Mighty Nine.
Mighty Nine.
Pleasure.
All right.
We are friends to Yusa. I am somewhere between a apprentice and protege to Master Yusa. We've been here for a while, and apparently you're. I'm sorry. What is your name?
Well, I'm Arcanist Aluravice. Master of Arcana of the Council of Taldore. And I would like to be notified as to why I've been summoned. And she begins to swirl her hand around it. You watch the dust kicks up with this invisible wind and begin to cycle around the orb. As it does, you see her eyes glow a bright blue color. And then all at once they drop to the ground and she goes, the heirloom sphere.
What?
That is the
happy
the
fun
official
ball?
name of the object is the heirloom sphere. It is the key to the folding halls of Halas. It is also known as the Archmage Bane. It's in the damned name, Yusa, you fool.
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Have investigation check?
Yeah. Looking
Okay.
for secrets.
In the fucking wizard shop.
Alora produces these two potions.
Again. 31.
Okay.
Do that fucking shit.
Okay.
Finally, my class.
Looking at the map specifically, like a lot of the notes look like there's no ink on them. You can see writings in the paper, but they're designed not to be followed by anyone else's eyes. And you see Alura's frustration, like going through them, like, well, he's being smart about it, and he's unfortunately leaving not much of a paper trail. You, looking over the map as you guys are poring over it, can see there are areas in the map that the drawing, and there's a lot of tapping around specific locations, where it looks like a lot of intent and thought. You begin to see in your mind, like visualize him thinking and making a lot of notes around and focusing on certain areas of the map and looking at the various quill marks and the pressure put into the paper. The ones that gain the most attention are the study, the arcane armory, and the permaheart chamber.
Study.
That's the fucking.
Arcane what?
The study,
Arcane Armory.
arcane armory, and the perma heart.
And because you rolled so high an investigation check,
Yes.
your brain goes permaheart, permaheart.
Oh, there it is. It's a triangle up at the top.
Yeah, permaheart, permaheart.
Fastest way is from the tapestry. Oh.
Something about the laughing hand.
The heart!
On another plane.
I told you!
On another plane.
I fucking told you that!
You did. You said it for all fucking weekend. I know.
That's what a natural 20 gets you.
Oh, fucking detective! Right, Mauritius bones!
What? There's a heart! There's a heart! Remember, you was on your fucking plane and I said, what if it's in the Happy Fun Ball? I said that a long time ago!
She is the best detective!
I'm such a good detective!
Good job, Jester!
Okay.
Oh
We might not be fooled. We might still have a chance to get ahead of this.
Dart across, and as you make a perception check.
Five, six.
Six.
Oh God.
You go running across the way. You guys see not.
Not what do you? I wouldn't just. Go.
No joke. The water begins to break from underneath as some large hulking shape rises up from beneath the pond and suffer only 4 points of acid damage as you are being digested within its belly.
It's safer in here than out there.
That's true.
And right as the acid burns into you, and you're like starting to get yourself ready, something heavy lands on you.
Sorry.
It's now both of your guys' turn.
What did you see?
I know. No.
All right, I'm gonna pull out the mirror.
Let's talk to Alyssa.
That's a lot.
It's presented to me here.
Come on,
Alyssa explains it all.
Allura, are you there?
Talk to a jester, quite so fair.
You watch as the reflection of your face goes cloudy for a moment and swirls and then begins to reform into the face of Allura Vysoren.
How much time has passed?
It's been nearly 3 days on this end.
Whoa. That's
crazy.
I've been doing my best to research elements here. It seems that most of Eustace's notes are designed to not be pursued, so not much help about the actual interior research-wise. I have done a bit of research on this Angel of Irons you've been speaking about.
Oh, wow.
Not a whole lot to find here, though I do think I may have a divination spell that might hopefully pierce any sort of guise or veil of secrecy that it's keeping, but I will require you to be here, and if you have any effects of a member of the cult at all, that might be helpful in gleaning information.
Oh, yeah.
But anyway, how goes it there? Please tell me.
Okay, so we're in the garden.
Right.
We fought a giant frog thing.
It's only been a couple of hours.
It's only been like a couple hours here. We fought and we succeeded, and we're all healed up. We're good. So now we're deciding where to go next. We can go between the tower or the crystal mines. So what do you think is more dangerous? A golem place or the dreadnought?
Both seem capable of danger. I don't know necessarily what are in these places. I would hate to give an uninformed decision and send you to your doom. Is there anything else you can give me to help with this?
Tell it on the map, the tower machine looks like it has gears and some sort of machinery, and the crystal mine, the art does look a bit like a toothy maw.
Oh, kind of does, yeah.
Well,
I love those
just be
words.
artistic expression. That's just, the eye sees what it wants to see.
It's like the Batman.
Allura, did you find anything while sitting there for 3 days that would indicate anything about these crystal caverns, crystal mines? Any further research?
Best that I can tell, many of the chambers in this this portion of the folding halls were designed specifically for Halas to reap and recover things for his research and maintenance. I mean, looking at the spread here, it looks like there are things used for gathering materials for rituals, for spellcraft and magical item creation, enchantments, artifact design and development. There's a golem workshop. Perhaps there's a space where he creates various servants. I don't know if you've recently come upon anyone or any creatures of golem construction.
There were
We
a
did
bunch of
previously.
frogs. Oh yeah, that was that last time. I forgot about that.
Before your time, Caduceus, we were visiting a town called Hoppaduke, and we tangled with a bit of a clockwork.
I was thinking of the magic cabinet.
Well, I mean, within the premises there, if there is a golem workshop, there's probably golems somewhere.
Flip the mirror around so Allura can see everything that we're seeing.
Immense in size and nearly infinite. What looks to be a pillar, or a tower, or a construct of strange shape and design, parts of metal, and offshoot chambers, and bits of heavy gears grinding and shifting, bits of what looks like brass and platinum bent around adamantine pistons, and it curves slightly for miles and miles from end to end, looking up on one side to the other. The immensity of it gives you instantaneous vertigo, and you find yourself instinctively getting low to the ground, holding onto this ledge. A flash of purple lightning lights up the vicinity around you. And you look back to the map, and you suddenly see that shape drawn through the center of its design. And you stand somewhere along whatever this device may be. The wind blowing and tussling your hair, the sound causing you to speak at a volume to where you can actually reach each other's ears from a distance. And that's where we'll leave for next week.
Oh man. We got